Okay, today it's the first project that for Hammer and Thongs. What we've got is a project which we're going to refurbish. So we have to knock this down, take out the back boiler. Ellie's going to build some shelves in the workshop, do some rewiring, add some plugs, and then fit a new boiler upstairs. And then Esther will paint all the shelves. There's going to be 2 big sliding doors covering the whole thing as well.
People that don't know me sometimes sort of, hang up in disbelief that it's a woman on the phone.
I think guys just end up thinking that you can't do as good a job as them.
Get a lot of problems with suppliers at the moment, not believing that I'm Corgi registered or even a plumber.
That's part of the reason why I thought it would be an idea to have an all-female building team as well.
So that'll be the
PlayStation and the Wi-Fi.
You get some funny comments like people go, "Oh, you're a lady cabinet maker. Oh, do you make tea then? Just sweep the floor."
I'm just trying to trace where the power for this is coming from, so we can remove this, so they can knock the chimney breast out without anybody getting electrocuted.
Right, this is, well, it's just a little breaker really. It's a drill with a chisel attachment.
I'm just phoning the skip company up because the skip was due here at 8:30 and it's now 10:30.
I left school when I was 15, and before that, I went on a 10-week bricklaying and carpentry course.
I got married and had a child, and I was a single parent. I had to do what was the easiest for me, which was secretarial work. Really, until my daughter grew up.
One of the blokes that gave me the most grief is now working at McDonald's.
We've got a small drop on the gas pressure, and I'm going to test on the gas supply. So what I need to do is find out where it is before we start running any new pipe work, because that's where it's easier to trace.
I can put in shelves, I can build you fitted furniture.
I've got more confidence in myself. I went off to Camp America and I was like the woodshop teacher for a special needs camp all summer.
And on a site like this, we'd get in and start at 8 and probably stop about 10 after 10.
It's going to be heavy, but it's going to have to be.
I want to have my own workshop and just basically work for myself.
You register with a body as such. You're registering with a body to say, I'm an electrician, I can test work that I do in special locations, kitchens, bathrooms, outside.
And the skip again. It's 11:45. It still hasn't come.
This bacon's nice, it tastes of soot.
Now I've got a nail in here, a bit of eczema. But yeah, the x-ray was brilliant because it went straight through my finger. I cried my little face off, I really did.
Feeling brilliant. Got a lung full of soot, but apart from that, everything's good. Quite heavy into, bouncing off the bricks.
This is quite straightforward. It should be done in another 5 or so minutes.
Lovely.
I had one lady, she says, it's so nice having a woman. I don't have to move my knickers out of the airing cupboard.
Unfortunately, the skip didn't turn up, so we're just chucking the rubbish on the drive.
Elderly people obviously like it. They don't feel threatened so much by a woman as maybe by a man.
My son started school full time, and I just thought, oh, and I need to do something. I can't sit at home.
A lot of people say, oh, they never turn up on time, never return a phone call.
I did 3 years bench joinery, got to level 3 in that, and then decided to do carpentry after that.
Leave it untidy, always leave a mess, overcharge.
I have a contract with Cambridge City Council, so I work full time for them Monday to Friday.
Not everybody's like that.
It was a complete refurb, wasn't it?
It was
big old, I think they were flats originally, but they were completely, like, the layout's completely changed. Massive wooden shop front. I remember us all standing there trying to hold it up and you trying to drill.
When I first started, I think I had a bit of an issue with the whole, you know, in a completely male environment all the time, you know, not, and sometimes I would come home. You know, I don't very often wear makeup anyway, but I'd have a bath and I'd put a dress on and some makeup just to remind, no, I am a woman.
Really pleased. I think everyone's done a fantastic job.
It's a bit, we're a bit ricochets off and waxing on the back of the edge.
Because the skip didn't arrive before, we've had to move it twice. So once outside and then into the skip, where it's just been easier to barrow it straight into the skip. Hang on. Yep.
I think we're ready to take on some bigger projects and get out there and advertise.
Oh God, it stinks.
The response I've had so far from people is very impressive.
I had a back injury about, I suppose about a year and a half ago.
When it comes to the end of a job and everyone's rushed for time, everyone goes, right, everyone can paint.
It's been niggling me for a long time, and then I just got to the point where I couldn't really get up. So yeah, I had to go and have it cracked.
I always have a bit of an issue with that because it's like I wouldn't do the plumbing or the electrics.
Every week it'll be a bit sore in the morning, but once you get up, get going, it's fine.
Everyone can paint, obviously, but they can't do it as well.
Some properties I have felt vulnerable. If we're working on a street, there'll be a few other guys around, maybe even one on the same property, or literally, you know, a couple of doors down. So it's always backup.
It started off as a joke, I think, first. Like, yeah, we should all get together and do a female building team. And then it became a serious conversation, and then we had meetings, and then we got more and more people involved. And there was loads of names that come up. Chicks and Water was another one. Well, there's a bit of paper somewhere that I just like scribbled things down on, or someone scribbled things down on, and we just randomly talked about it and thought Hammer and Thongs was quite a good name.